Welcome back. We hope that by working through the previous modules of this course, you've gained a robust understanding for the foundations of neurobiology and the function of the nervous system at a small scale. We've learned about the main types of cells in the human nervous system, neurons and glia, the function of the neuronal membrane at rest, as well as the generation of the action potential, the molecular and cellular underpinnings of communication between neurons, synaptic transmission, and neurotransmitter systems, how such information flow can be modulated and altered, as well as a basic understanding of how the nervous system is structured into simple circuits with distinct functional properties. In this module, we'll set our sights a little bit bigger and start looking at the larger system, the brain. Rather than take on the full complexity of the brain all at once, we'll break it down into its subsystems. Just how modular the brain really is a matter of some debate, but it's easy to see some broad divisions. Over the next few lessons, we'll focus on some of the brain's sensory systems, those parts that bring information in from the outside world and allow us to perceive it in a multitude of ways. In this lesson, we'll cover one of the most fascinating human senses, vision. Vision is truly remarkable. It lets us detect things as small and close as a speck of dust on our fingertips, and as immense and distant as stars in outer space. For humans and our primate cousins, vision is arguably one of the most important senses, and our keen sense of sight has undoubtedly significantly contributed to our species' ascent to the top of the food chain on Earth. Sensitivity to light, as it bounces off of objects and into our eyes, is what allows us to rapidly make sense, at a distance, of the complex world around us. Not surprisingly, loss of vision can be devastating and disabling, and despite major strides in medical science, blindness still affects millions of individuals across the world. However, while seeing seems effortless to us, vision is actually an exceptionally complex process, and a large fraction of our brain, perhaps as much as half, is devoted in one way or another to processing visual information and making sense out of it. The patterns of light falling on our retina are incredibly varied, ever-changing and often ambiguous. Yet our brains are able to extract structure from these fleeting patterns of photons entering into our eye. So how does vision work in the brain? We'll spend the next few lessons beginning to scratch the surface of what we know about the visual system and what remains to be discovered. Along the way, we'll pay attention to general themes that apply across all of our senses, as well as across other brain systems, such as the motor system.